Hello, this is Jinyao Yang. In this video, I will demonstrate my Lab1 for DSCI560, including the Ubuntu setup, Python installation, Linux commands, and the web scraping and data filtering tasks. First, we need to do some preparation as PDF asks us to do, which is we just add Broadcom and then download and install VMware, download Ubuntu ISO image. Because I have already installed and executed this before, so let me just verify them. So by run the command ls be released, we can verify that Ubuntu 24.04 LTS was successfully installed on my virtual machine. And we can confirm the Linux distribution and the version at here. And then we need to install Python on Linux. Update the package list using this command. We can develop package up to date. And then make sure the Python 3 will install. Check the Python 3 version by this. Oh, sorry. We can see that Python 3 version is Python 3.12.3. And then install pip. Pip is a package manager for Python that allows you to easily install Python package from the Python package index. We can use this to check the pip3 version. We can see that the pip3 version is pip 24.0. The next step is ask us to create a new directory named uname UURCID on desktop. Because we are now in desktop directories, you can see that here. So we can just make directories name USCID. Yes, we can see it created successfully on desktop. We can also check this by this command. And then inside this folder, create two subdirectories named data and the scripts. So we need to first get into these folders. And then we can check this by open this folder or use list command. And then it asks us to create a empty Python field inside the scripts folder named task1 Python. Get into and then create a Python field named task1 Python field. We can see that it is created successfully. And then it asks us to open task1 Python field by using Vim or Nano and write Python scripts into this Python field. Make it can read the username as input and greeting the user with hello name. The script should promote the user for input and display the greeting in the terminal. So use it nano to open this Python field. And, and run it. We can see that it input and output as PDF requests. Next, we need to create a new field named WebScript in the scripts folder. Because now we are in scripts folder, so we don't need to change. Script SCIPR. SCIPR. Then we need to install the required libraries, required and beautiful soup using pip install required beautiful soup. Because of Ubuntu 24.04 uses an externally managed Python environment. So we cannot input this command directly at current environment. We need to the right way to do it is to create a virtual environment first and input this command into the virtual environment. So we need to do it like this. When we shows at here, which is prefix position, we can show that we are in virtual environment. Then we can call this command. Yes, we can see we run this command successfully, which means we installed the libraries of request and beautiful soup for successfully. And then it asks us to open this website of CNBC and analyze HTML structure by inspecting the elements on the page. finding the corresponding text for the market banner on top and the section title latest news on the page. Um, we can inspect this HTML web page by using the develop tools. Then we can check it at here. Then it asks us to create two new folders in the data folders called raw data and the processed data. Then it asks us to write a Python script that uses request and beautiful soup to collect data from the provide link. Shit. We can see that HTML saved to data raw data web data HTML. It's same as the PDF request. Save the collect data in the raw data folder to the file name web data HTML. Using the terminal print the first lines of the create HTML field on the terminal. We can see the output at terminal. The last step is ask us to do a data filtering test. The first step is to write a Python script called data filter point Python. Read the web data HTML field into a Python list, extract specific elements of interest from the data. Uh, First thing. From the data filtering script, the script passes the saved HTML field using Beautiful Soup. We can see that the market banner data could not be directly extracted because the CNBC market section is dynamically rendered using JavaScript and the static HTML parsing does not include those elements. Therefore, a placeholder row with N and A values was written to ensure the market CSV field was created. The latest news section was successfully extracted and the result was saved to news data CSV. Both CSV fields were generated correctly. Mm. Last step is asked to print appropriate message to the console, for example. So we can see the market data CSV is fourth and A. But if we see we can see the content, what looks like in news data point CSV. This concludes my Lab1 demonstration. Thanks for your watching.